Hi Virgo, here's a general look at your solar chart for October 2009. Well, your sign, Virgo, the Virgin, opposite Pisces in the zodiac, and is very much a key feature on an archetypal level of the last 2,000 years, because Pisces has been the vibration which has been dominant over the last 2,000 years on planet Earth, and its complement, its opposite, your sign Virgo, has been also very, very prominent, and Virgo is connected, of course, to the Virgin Mary. Virgo, the servant and the healer of the zodiac, but also the artist and crafts person, and is related to the highest levels of culture, like those that served in the temple, the Vestal Virgins and the Sisters of Isis, who were well versed in the arts and crafts and were there to be the servants to the high and mighty, rich and lordly, anybody who had the money to pay, I suppose, and their favors extended into the physical, sexual area as well. But the virgins were almost like untouchable. There was something incredibly pure, and they were highly respected. And of course, in modern times, the virgin energy is connected, of course, to convents and nuns and nurses, and anybody who is a servant in society, which is more like a vocational thing rather than you know, on a purely sort of mercenary, materialistic sort of a level. And Virgo will always go that extra mile. Virgo is, you are here to be the servants to humanity, and not just to humanity, of course, to the whole planet. And you have an appreciation of nature and a sort of a sixth sense, because again, through your opposite sign, you are highly intuitive and sensitive, but you are here to you carry the archetype of the sufferer and the healer in one, or the doctor and the patient, or the priest and the sinner. You carry this archetype within you, and it's up to you which way you go on that one. Probably straight down the middle is the best. And so yes, Virgo here, the loyal and trustworthy servant, who walks beside somebody who's going to do something in the world. Often that's the role that you find yourself in, and you have very high standards. You're a perfectionist. You can be a workaholic as well. It's almost as though you cover up maybe things within you by just keep on, you know, being out there for other people and looking after them and forgetting to look after yourself, and working very hard at your employment or your study or your craft or your art. And so somebody needs to sort of make you stop and sit down and chill, but nobody should underestimate your desire to excel and exhibit perfection. You can be critical, though, at times of yourself, and then sometimes if you feel critical of yourself inside, then that gets broadcast, you know, externalized, and then others, you know, can get the sharp edge of your tongue. But that's only because you would like everything to be, you know, you would like the world to be a better place. You pick up on a lot of little tiny things as well that other people don't even notice, so you can be a bit pedantic at times. But on the flip side of that coin, that's excellent, because you're great at detail work, you're great at analysis, you're bright, you're many-talented as well, and you can juggle a lot of balls in the air at the same time. Probably you would be interested in herbs and food, anything to do with nutrition. So that's one way it can manifest. Another way it can manifest is that you're interested in equipment and you like little gadgets and gizmos and things. But anyway, this month, Virgo, is the last month of Saturn in your sign. It's leaving on the 30th of the month. It will come back in again and influence the very last couple of days of the sign in April 2010 for a short period. But for now, this is when Saturn exits. And so for you, Virgos older and wiser, you will be seeing a gradual lightening going on, particularly those of you that Saturn is affecting over this month, the last 5 days of the sign. This will be this gradual lightening. Those of you born earlier in the sign, you will already be getting up to speed again. But it takes a while. It does take a while for you to start flexing your muscles and start sort of feeling as though you can move more freely again. This month is going to be concerned with resources, what you need to maintain your material security, improve it, what you can capitalize. Resources could come your way, bits of kit, equipment, perhaps it's to do with property. Also, excellent news for you is that Venus is in your sign, and that's going to be there up until mid-month, and it's going to make you feel better. And actually, you will start to glow, Virgo, because the sort of the Venusian sheen of beauty will be radiating from you and through you, and so you should go out and get yourself something nice to just kind of emphasize that glow and that radiance even more. And then even when Venus moves into your money house, which is altogether a good thing, again, it will still be affecting your personal image, and so that would be a good time for you to, as I say, do a bit of retail therapy, but also something nice could just drop in your lap. Great time to get money sorted out, monetary things sorted out, property things sorted out, and great time for planting seeds. Also, great time for romance, seeds of ideas, I mean, and watching them grow. A great time for romance as well. Be careful on the 8th and the 14th, as things are going to be a bit heavier going there for you. Venus is bringing this gentle, loving energy towards you, and somebody could whisper some sweet nothings in your ear, and it's all kinds of therapeutic activity is very, very favored during this month here now. You're going to appeal to others, or what you produce, or what you know, or your skill is going to appeal to others. It's a great time for pushing yourself out there in some way, or applying for something, not just to do with money, but to do with what you're capable of doing, your own talents, your own skills. And the new moon in your money sector on the 18th heralds new beginnings there over the next months, which will affect property, possessions, objects, resources, equipment, people there to help you and yours, and anything that can, it will give you a window of opportunity to tap into anything which is going to improve your material security and enhance your comfort level and those around you as well, helping you feel better over the months to come. Well, that's it for October. If you know your rising sign, have a listen to that too.